I got to hospital and injured here. So the doctor came to see us, and it doesn't look good though. He said that it might be a miscarriage because I was still bleeding, and the gyno will come see me. So now they just, because I was in so much pain, they're giving me some paracetamol, and now we're waiting for the gyno to come. They'll do an ultrasound and see. So I guess we just waiting and seeing what happens. It is what it is.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So today we're gonna talk about something that is a bit difficult to talk about, and we took time not to talk about it for a long time, and we just wanted to first deal with it. As you could see probably the title, that we did get a miscarriage, and yeah, so we decided to do this video so we can be open with you guys about what we go through, because we don't want to just put only the good things out there. We want to be real and put also the bad things that we go through, and hopefully we could help someone else out there who is going through, or who's going through the same thing that we go through, right babe?
Yeah.
In January we found out that we were pregnant. That was I think I found out on the 11th. Yeah, and I think I found out like a day before or the same day, I don't know, I don't remember very well. And I told you the following day, after we did a YouTube video, because I filmed the whole thing. Yeah, we shot a YouTube video. I think the YouTube video was the one that they were asking us, when are we gonna have kids, even though I knew I was pregnant when we shoot that one.
Oh,
yeah,
that one.
Yeah. The title of it.
Yeah,
but obviously when you just found out that you're pregnant, you can't just announce it to the world. You need to be on the safe period where you can announce. And after shooting that video is when we did like me surprising you, telling you I'm pregnant, and you were very happy, excited, and I showed you the pregnancy test. Yeah, it was like exciting and scary, and we just like felt so lucky because it means like we didn't like even try too hard and whatever. And yeah, and we told only your parents. Yeah, we Skyped with Andrew's parents and also filmed them. They were excited and happy, and we told one of your friends who's the doctor, because we needed like some advice, you know. So I think like a week or 2 weeks after that, I started having cramps, and they say it's normal to have cramps sometimes when you're pregnant or in your early pregnancy. Not small cramps, it was cramps as if I'm on my period, but like extra like painful than when you're on your period. And I called the doctor and I told him that I'm having this cramp, and I was also spotting, which means I was like there was blood coming out. And he was just like, you need to go to the doctor straight away because that might be miscarriage. And that's why I called you, and you said I should just take an Uber.
This was like was it the Wednesday afterwards? So you found out on Friday, you told me on Saturday.
I found out, I think it was on the 10th of January, and on the 22nd, that's where I got miscarriage.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
I don't
but
remember.
But it was midweek anyway.
Yeah,
I was at work.
Yeah.
You called me from work. And how far through were you at that time?
According to the app, it says I was like 7 weeks, because I was close to, in 8 weeks I was gonna go see the doctor. I had just my first appointment.
That's right.
Yeah.
This was the week before
I was supposed to go for first appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I went to the ER next to where we live, and it was scary, and I was starting to bleed heavily, and I think I was just like in denial and just hoping they could say something. It's fine, because the doctor came and checked me and he was just like, your cervix looks open and it looks like a miscarriage. Remember?
That was just like the GP who was on duty in the emergency room. He wasn't the specialist, but that was his initial opinion. And that was after I arrived then. And then he called the gynecologist to come and give an opinion as well.
We went to go upstairs to the gynae, and that's the same gynae I was supposed to see the following week. And she did an ultrasound to check, and there was no heartbeat or anything. And then she checked me and she's like, she confirmed that it's a miscarriage. She can't see anything. And I think it was very, very hard in the beginning, and the following day you even took a day off. And I was organizing one of my friends' baby shower, and I didn't want to tell her. I just told her I was sick, I was in ER, like came up with a story because I just thought she was very like close to giving birth. I didn't want to like put the fear.
So we didn't tell lots of people to start off with. Like, we were still just figuring out how to deal with it. And I guess the first people we told was my parents. We called them because we told them just recently that the good news. So we called them and told them what happened, and it's good having someone else just to talk to about it, definitely. And my parents had been through similar sort of problems before I was born, so they had some good words of comfort.
And like just seeing your dad also crying, it was just very sad.
It's strange because it's like when we first found out the news, it's I guess especially if it's your first pregnancy, first child, it's like such a huge piece of news, such a huge change to your life that's going to be coming, right? You're just like, from the moment that I sort of came out of shock after you told me, it's kind of like immediately all of your thinking goes into like preparation for a child. Like every decision that you are starting then, like from then on making in your life, it's just like thinking about preparing for it. And you started reading lots more, and we were talking like basically every opportunity we have to talk, we're talking about it. And so even just in that relatively short period of time, you start like doing these massive adjustments, right? And then just like within a short period of like a few hours, the whole thing just changes. And it's just all of a sudden you're making this huge adjustment out of what you were just thinking about. Which was difficult. And then of course you start to like overanalyze things, because the reality is that the early stages of pregnancy is really uncertain, and there's many things that can cause a miscarriage to happen, and it's not a uncommon thing at all. That's why people don't really announce it in those early weeks, because it's quite common for a miscarriage to happen. But still, you like, even with that bit of knowledge, and I think you start to overanalyze things. You start thinking, well, what did we do wrong? Was this our fault? Was it something that we did? As much as you're trying to tell yourself, no, it was just luck of the draw, or unlucky of the draw. You still kind of like think of those thoughts for a while. Yeah, it just kind of takes time. And then we spoke to some other friends of ours as well who'd also gone through similar things, and that was also really helpful, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I've got like 2 close friends of mine. Both of them went through 2 miscarriages, and one of them, the miscarriage was even at 5 months, and they literally comforted me and they talked to me and they understood what I was going through, and that was very helpful. Yeah, it's just
still not easy to talk about, eh?
Yeah.
But you haven't cried about it for a while, so it's only when we talk about it. I think
I don't want to talk about it. I never like want to talk about it. Like people would be asking us like, when are you guys having babies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's the other tricky thing, because of course when you're just married, everyone's asking you, when are the kids coming? When are the kids coming?
We just say when God blesses us, when God decides to bless us.
Yeah.
And keep it moving. It's just only the close people that probably we tell them, or they know what we went through.
Yeah.
And it was like hard also just to do this video because, I don't know. But I feel like we are better now. It's just like talking about it. It's not easy sometimes. But we are doing well, I think.
You don't sound convincing at this moment, but we are.
Yeah, we don't think about it that much. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, and I think, well, me anyway, I'm just excited for the future. I mean, looking forward to having kids, because now I got that short feeling of, what it feels like to be becoming a parent, and it was really nice. It was insanely scary to start off with, but mostly it was really nice and exciting. So I'm just like trying to think about that more than the pain that we went through, thinking about the joy and the happiness that we'll have when we do get pregnant. And which hopefully won't be too long. For those people who keep asking.
And also, hopefully people could understand that even if we get pregnant sooner or wouldn't announce it sooner, and people should respect that and not say anything until we are ready to announce it. And because you can't just like find out today or a month and you want to announce to the world. You need to take time and until you know for sure you are safe and you can announce it, because you don't know what's gonna happen.
So of course we will make an announcement once we feel like we've
ready.
But people are always going to ask. You can't stop people from asking.
I just think I feel like after I talk to so many people that I know that they got married longer and they haven't had kids, and most of them do tell you they went through miscarriages, I'm more sensitive when I meet couples. A couple I don't ask and say, when are you having babies? Because I understand the topic, especially when people are willing to, or they are trying, I know what maybe they have went through. I just don't want to ask until they tell me or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. People will generally tell you if they want to tell you when it's time. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's about that, isn't it? That's like it's strange doing a serious, sad video for us. We're usually talking about funny, happy things, but
but I think we're just trying to help someone out there that you're not alone if you are going through what we're going through. And you just need to be strong. If you have to pray, have good friends, and your family to support you through the hard times, but just be positive. And because the problem also is that when after you get a miscarriage, you want it so bad to have a kid, and maybe when you put the pressure on wanting to have a kid, that makes it not to happen, and it takes longer. Maybe, you know, maybe this is a topic I can talk about it for another day, on how to deal with like getting over a miscarriage. But you know what, it's gonna be always painful. You just get used to the pain, I guess, and just be positive and just smile and just be happy, even though it's not easy. I don't know, I can't give even the best advice myself.
I think it's good definitely talking to people about it. Like, don't suffer alone.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
Talking definitely helps, and I think just like not dwelling on the past. Think about how bright the future can be, rather than how sad that particular moment in the past was, because that doesn't help anything. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have comments, maybe you want to share your story, if you went similar stuff that we went through and you want to comfort us,
questions.
And questions, you can put them on the comment section, and hopefully other people also can be helped. I feel like sharing is caring, and when we share about what we're going through, we help other people and we inspire other people, and we want you to share your story as well. Thank you for watching.
Bye.